Recently, the former Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya has been on the verge of trying to discredit President William Ruto and also link the Kenya Defense Forces into political fights between him and the president. Now, we all know it's clear that the name of the Kenya Defense Forces has been dragged through the mud due to how the CDF, the Chief of Defense Forces, General Charles Kahariri, came out himself defending the president and also calling out youths and people all over the country that have been spearheading a conversation of anti-Ruto slogans all over the country. As of today, President William Ruto has sent out a clear message to one former Deputy President, Rigathi Gachagua, on him trying to drag the name of the Kenya Defense Forces through their political fights. Now, the president today attended the inauguration and a ceremony of the newly crowned cadets. Now, the president issued a sharp warning against casual public discussions about military matters. In what appears to be a veiled response to his former deputy president Rigathi Gashagua's recent comments, the president called for sensitivity in discussing defense affairs, which has sparked mixed reactions, revealing deep divisions about civilian military relations in Kenya. Simon Gare fired back at Ruto's remarks, accusing the current administration of neglecting military welfare uh, and also involving them in terms of the politics of the nation. Now, recently, when we look at what has been going on, we all have to agree that something is going on in the military, and the plan may be to arrest the former deputy president Rigathi Gachagua for the violation of the oath that he took as the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya the moment that he came into office, uh, as now has now started being implemented. Now, the motion of arresting Gashagua first was brought up by none other than the members of parliament from one member of parliament, Honorable Peter Kaluma of Omabay, and the other one was the member of parliament, uh, Honorable Didmas Baraza, a close ally to President William Ruto. Now, let's agree with one thing. The recent remarks on the arrest of Rigathi Gachagua is something that we all must come into an agreement with, that it will be spearheaded, and if Gachagua continues treading on the path that he is taking, then there is no way that he is going to escape the arrest from the Kenya Defense Forces. Now, when it comes to Gashagua's arrest or something that might lead to his arrest, this man was a police officer. And for him, he will not be taken to the High Court at Milimani Law Court and be dragged through everything that we all see other politicians being dragged through. Gachagua is a former paramilitary police. Gashagua is a man that has served under the Kenyan police. So, and also he served in the Security Council, in the country's top security organ, which is the Security Council, as the deputy president. And he took the oath of office to protect the state secrets, which he has been spilling day in, day out. But now it seems that things are getting out of order. And the president now is in consultation with the Kenya Defense Forces and all other military organizations to arrest Rigathi Gachagua for the man has violated his oath of office. So Gachagua is supposed to be court-martialed. He is supposed to be taken to to a court of law which deals with the military cases and military personnel, so that he will answer to the people, to the military and to the courts, on why he is spilling state secrets openly without thinking twice. Now remember, also another person that is in this quagmire is none other than the former vice president of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. Kalonzo Musyoka on Sunday last week accused the state of the assassination of one former Chief of Defense Forces General Francis Ogola, who died in a plane crash last year on April. Now, these two people have served as vice president or deputy president. And when you take the oath of office as a DP or as a vice president, you take the oath of office to protect the state secrets. You should not spill anyhowly the secrets in regards to how the military of the republic is run. Or you should not attack the military or bring out matters regarding the military out in public. And that is why the state that Gashagua is right now is a very fragile state, a state that any moment you might hear him being court-martialed. The Kenya Defense Forces will summon him, and he will be deserved to come up with the evidence in support of the allegations that he has recently been talking about and been spilling about all over the country in regards to the plans of President William Ruto, even trying to kill him, using the NIS to try and intimidate him. You also, a letter that the former deputy president wrote yesterday uh, in regards to how the police, or let me say the state mercenary, are being used to intimidate him, following him left, right, and center. But now the president sends out a clear message. Honorable Rigathi Gachagua, it's about time now you cease from using the military in your political clash, in your political battles against the ruling class in the country. You should realize that you took an oath of office, and we are going to do everything in our power to silence you, to stop dragging the name of the military into your political wars. Are we together? Now, a lot of Kenyans have had different opinions to say in regards. Now, another thing also, apart from speaking about what Kenyans are saying, uh, the former deputy president boldly dismissed calls for his arrest by allies of President William Ruto, vowing to continue exposing alleged corruption and misconduct within the government. His remarks came amid accusations that he violated the Official Secrets Act by disclosing confidential state affairs during recent media interviews. Now, speaking at former President Mwai Kibaki's memorial service in Nyeri, in Nairobi, Gashagua defended his right to speak, stating that his oath of office required him to uphold the law and act in the public interest. I saw someone trying to lecture me that I should not talk about it because I saw to some constitution. The constitution I saw to is to do the right thing and keep the law. Now, Gashagua also weighed on Kenyans' diplomatic tensions with Sudan. Look at it in this manner. Gashagua has been spilling secrets on how this country has been involved with Sudan, exposing how President William Ruto sent him to have a conversation with the generals in Sudan while he was the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. Now, with the state's secret that Rigathi Gachagua has currently been spilling, we all should agree that he has violated the oath of office that he took. Now, they are saying they will go ahead to charge Rigathi Gachagua with treason, as one Sosion accused Gashagua of treason, arguing that he breached his oath of secrecy by revealing sensitive government discussions. Breaking the oath of secrecy is treason. Any matter discussion with the president must not be shared publicly, Sosioni said. Remember, Gashagua also stated that he has recordings of President William Ruto trying to bribe him. Now, Kaluma, on the other hand, described Gashagua's statement as reckless and a threat to national stability, urging law enforcement to prosecute him for undermining the republic. The escalating feud stems from Gashagua's recent television interviews where he accused President Ruto of exploiting his office for personal financial gain. His outspoken criticism has intensified political divisions, with Ruto's allies viewing his actions as a direct challenge to the presidency. Despite the backlash, Gachagua remains defiant, positioning himself as a whistleblower against government malpractice. His stance has garnered mixed reactions, with supporters praising his courage, with opponents condemning him for destabilizing the administration. Now, The situation raises critical questions about freedom of speech, governance, and the limits of dissent in Kenya's evolving democracy. Whether Gashagua's revelations will lead to meaningful reform or further polarization remains to be seen. But one thing that we must all come into an agreement: the state will do anything in their power currently to make sure that Rigathi Gachagua pays for the secrets that he has been spilling. Mwai Gashonga says you brought them out of the barracks. Now, this is speaking in regards to Ruto warning the public from criticizing the military and from dragging the name of the military into the political wars. But one thing Kenyans are all telling the president is you should also shut the military up from involving themselves in the politics of the nation. For now, that's what's up. Tell me what you think about this warning to Rigathi Gachagua. Subscribe.